I guess I'm live. Thought I'd do a lesson. Someone was being kind of smart ass and said, well, he's not playing guitar. Like, that's a good thing, but being sarcastic about it. So voila, now I'm playing guitar. Thanks for the idea. I can do smart ass too. But I do want to do a lesson. Join me if you like. If you don't, don't. This guitar is tuned to E. So it's normal tuning for anybody that has a guitar out there. I'm just going to do a random lesson. Well, let's do it. Remember, there's 4 permutations of 7-note scale that don't have augmented thirds or diminished thirds. Major scale simply is, that's E major. When you make it harmonic minor, flat to third and flat to sixth, but leave the major 7. And make that harmonic major, raise the minor third to a major third. Or you can look at that as taking a major scale and flatting the 6th. Then go back to the harmonic minor scale, which is a major scale with a flatted 6th, with a flatted 3rd and a flatted 6th, and raise the 6th to a major 6th. Now you get the melodic minor scale. Which then, if you raise the 3rd to a minor 3rd to a major 3rd, you have a major scale. Which means if you take a major scale and flat the 3rd, you get a melodic minor scale. So if you know a few little formulas, it's all right there. And you can do the same thing linearly. Here's an E major scale. Flat the 3rd, you get a E melodic minor scale. Flat the 6th from there, you got an E harmonic minor scale. Raise the 3rd from minor 3rd to major 3rd, and you have a harmonic major scale. Raise the 6th from the minor 6th to major 6th, and you get a major scale. Flat the 6th again, you get a harmonic major scale. Flat the 3rd from a major 3rd to a minor 3rd, you get a harmonic minor scale. Raise the 6th from a minor 6th to major 6th, you get a melodic minor scale, E melodic minor scale. Raise the 3rd from minor 3rd to major 3rd, you got a major scale again. So know it all, know it linearly, but know the positions too, you know? And know them, and here's the thing I did on my last shred video that I think is kind of cool. You may not think so, but I do, is limit yourself to a certain number of strings for part of it. Like, let's say I'm shredding, but to keep it from sounding just the same, let's only use the top 3, maybe the top 4 strings. And then that makes it sound cool, you know, like this. Here's an A harmonic minor scale, but only using the top 3, sometimes the top 4 strings. strength shows you know what you're doing. You're not just desperate and playing whatever you can. I played a couple notes there on the 5th string by mistake, but you get the gist of it, I think. Stick to just a certain set, limited number of strings. Stick to the top 3 strings, you know, and it sounds cool, you know. And then another way to limit yourself that I also did in that lick is play mid-tempo. Don't play as fast as you can, but play quick. You know, and that's cool too. But don't play so fast that you just are playing at your top speed. You know, like this. So like here, like say G harmonic minor. You sound like you're in control. You're not just desperate and doing all you can at any given time. So there's that. And then know and as far as knowing the patterns of the other scales, which is like the harmonic major scale and the melodic minor scale that aren't as common, know those patterns too. Let's say you want to do E harmonic major. Know these shapes like this. They're not hard, but you got to learn them. And they're not in most of the books, so you really got to stretch it a little. Here's an E major. Melodic minor. Just do a G melodic minor. Okay, let's C sharp melodic minor. Yes, play all the keys. Don't just play the guitar keys. Don't just play E, A, D, G, and maybe F sharp, and and maybe B once in a while. Do all the keys. Play in G sharp minor pentatonic. Play C harmonic minor. Play F harmonic minor. You don't play those keys. You get to play them. play all the keys and in all the keys, and play symmetrical scales like whole tone scales. Here's an E whole tone scale. Or B flat whole tone scale, same thing. It's just whole tone up in tritones on every string. Then there's the diminished seventh arpeggio, but you can make that a diminished scale. Diminished scale. Here's a half step, whole step, diminished scale. B half step, whole step, diminished seventh. Diminished scale. It's just half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. This is that in D also. Do it again. Right, try it again. B whole step, half step, diminished scale. Weird. That's better. Yeah, it's hard, but you just practice it, you know? Augmented scale. It's augmented second, minor second. Augmented second, minor second, augmented second, minor second. So that's interesting. Let's do that. I'll do it like this. How about, you just do it like this. Or the other way, that was half step, augmented step. You can do augmented step, half step. Sounds almost like Randy Rhoads, even though I don't think he ever played that. But whatever. Similar to what he did sometimes. Then, of course, the diminished seventh arpeggio, but everybody knows that. And that's not really a scale, it's an arpeggio. And then, don't forget the enigmatic mode, which is a whole tone scale with an added leading tone with a flat second. So, start with the whole tone, and a leading tone, flat the second. And the one I made up, called the Wiseman stereo scale, is a mode of the negative harmony of that, which is a whole tone scale with an added Whole tone scale with an added, how do I do this? Let me think. What did I do to get this scale? And that's to raise something. I do a whole tone scale with an added perfect fourth and then raise the second to a sharp second. To an augmented second, actually. So start with the whole tone scale. Add a perfect fourth. And raise the second to an augmented second. That's the Wiseman Scary scale. I like that. That's cool. And what else? What while I'm here? Remember to do weird triads. Weird triads other than just your straight major and minor. I know those are the most common, but forget it. Do weird stuff. Here's a major triad. Sharp the root and get a diminished triad. Or here's a minor triad. Flat the fifth and you get a diminished triad. So either sharpening the root of a major triad or flattening the fifth of a minor triad gives you a diminished triad and play a diminished triad. It sounds cool. Especially if you mix it with major triads and minor triads, like this. Here's maybe a C diminished triad to a C sharp minor triad. Get a G sharp diminished triad to an E major triad. So 2 out of those 4 triads were diminished. C diminished. C diminished. C sharp minor. G sharp diminished. E major. So the whole thing is. So you get a lot of mileage out of playing non-major or non-minor triads. Do augmented triads. Just raise the fifth of a major triad. There's a major triad. Raise the fifth. Augmented. You could also flat the root of a minor. Here's a minor. Flat the root. You get an augmented. Play around with it. Yeah, play unusual stuff. Do major sevenths. Do a tap on, with a chord. Oh, this major seventh here. Or up here. Or here. Yeah. just think outside the box sometimes and still make beautiful music. It doesn't have to be like everybody else does it, you know. And technically, remember to do picking and tapping. You know, those are my two favorites. Picking can sometimes have string skipping. I'm playing the same notes but octaves apart using string skipping. That's cool to me. Same thing with tapping. And good pedal technique. Do a tapping. So yeah, don't think you can't do something. Just try it anyway. You know. Play over the neck sometimes. That's cool. Or tap it. Back and forth, over the neck and under the neck. That's kind of boring to me, but whatever. Looks too much like you're trying to be Michelangelo, but whatever. Anyway, look at the lesson. We're going to keep rock and roll.